Here's one of my favorite ways to use cookie cutters, and that is press and stamp with vegetables. It's actually really easy to do, and all you need are just a few ingredients. I have 2 medium-sized sweet potatoes. You can use regular potatoes, but I like the flavor that sweet potatoes bring. I've also used carrots in the past, but for this recipe, we're going with sweet potatoes. I peeled and cut those up into about 1/2-inch thick slices, and then I placed them into a bowl. I'm going to press and stamp out some shapes. But before I do that, I need to get a little bit of moisture out of these so they're not so watery. To do that, I just put them in a colander, and then I press down on them with my potato masher. This gets most of the water out, and then once that's done, I just transfer them into another bowl. Now to get this to stick together, I am going to add in a binder, and my favorite binder to use is flaxseed meal. Flaxseed meal is just ground up flaxseed. You can find it in the baking aisle, or you can buy it online. For this recipe, I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of flaxseed meal and then 1/4 cup of water. Add that into your bowl and mix it around. Let it sit for about 5 minutes so the flaxseed meal can absorb all that water, and then you're going to get this kind of pasty texture. That's exactly what you want. Once that's been sitting, you're ready to press and stamp out your shapes. So I have my cookie cutters right here, and I'm gone. Go ahead and press and stamp out some shapes. Now, when you're doing this, you don't want to press too hard, because the vegetables will stick, and then your cookie cutter and come out clean. You kind of want to press and stamp in one motion without putting too much pressure. It does help to have a little bit of extra water on your counter and on the cookie cutter just to help with that sticking situation. So I've got some stars, I've got some trees, I've got some leaves, and I even found a pumpkin. How cute is that? And then I just rinse off my cookie cutters, and I'll show you what they look like once they've been rinsed. There we go, look at that, look how cute those are. Now you can serve these as is, or you can add some additional toppings. And one of my favorite things to do is to take some of that leftover veggie mixture, and I tint it with a little bit of beet juice. And I turn it into kind of like a frosting, and then I frost the tops of these with that veggie frosting. That's really good. You can also add some nuts on top. Chopped walnuts or pecans would be great on top of these. Or you can just serve them as is. These are really good with just a little bit of salt and pepper on top. These are perfect for fall. They're great for a Thanksgiving or autumn-themed bento, or just for a healthy snack. The whole process from start to finish took me less than 20 minutes. I promise you that. Now, if you're looking for more fun fall recipes, I have a whole playlist available. So I'm going to link that down in the description below. Also, please let me know if you try this recipe. I would love to hear what you think. And if you have any other fun fall recipes that you love, I'd love to hear those too. I do have a few more videos to share with you, so I am gone. Link those up right here, and I will see you in those videos, or I will see you later. Bye.